Hello and welcome back to the channel. Thanks for stopping by for yet another video. I do appreciate that, and as always, I appreciate you. So, I come across this. It says 5 countries currently experiencing severe floods: Greece, Libya, Honduras, Uganda, and Malaysia. It goes on to say, as we like to constantly remind everyone, Mother Nature seems to have it out for us, especially this year. Like everything, the storms are stronger, more intense, bigger, dumping more rain, record setting. Like any words you can think of this year as far as weather chaos has definitely been true. And also earthquakes, fireballs are starting to pick up. We had some of the worst wildfires we've had in a very, very long time as well. But it says earthquakes in California, South Korea, and Iraq, hurricanes in the Caribbean, tornadoes in the Midwest, and everywhere a trailer park can be found. It says, and while natural disasters like those tend to come in waves, literally, if it's a tsunami, we do not speak enough about flooding as it floods had become too normal. Meanwhile, record rainfall, stronger monsoon seasons, and heavy storms are increasing in intensity around the world, leaving countries and their inhabitants 6 feet under water in states of emergency. Now it says, here are a compilation of the 5 countries currently facing heavy floods. So we'll take a look at this video here real quick. This is a 2-minute video, and I don't know if this is, you can see here how the cars are just getting pushed around in the streets here. Now this is actually from shoot, where is this one from? I cannot remember now. But I was just honestly just reporting on these floods right here. So I don't know if this whole video is just about this area, but you can just see how powerful this water is. Now this used to be a road, this is a street. This wasn't normally a river where you see all these cars. No, this was, see that's an underpass. This used to be a road. You can see the bus was stranded. Yeah, I can't remember where I just made this video about, unfortunately. Oh yeah, Greece. This is from Greece, I believe. Now that I'm thinking about it. Oh yeah, it's right here. It says floods and mud flow in Greece. Okay, so yeah, they had floods. A lot of this, what you don't realize, a lot of this is, look at these people. Like, why did you stay in your vehicles up until this point? You know what I mean? Like, I get it was a flash flood, but I'm assuming that it's just because, you see, this is why you don't try and drive through these kinds of things, because you don't know how fast this water level is going to rise and to sweep you off. I mean, look at this. Isn't this just insane? Well, we'll see what else it has to show us down here. It says the Greek authorities declared a state of emergency in the island of Simi. There was floods, mud flows, damaged buildings and cars were washed away. Power and water supplies have also been disrupted. At least 7 died in flash floods in Greece. We were just talking about this, and here's some more pictures of it. Let's see what this one shows us here. I think this is kind of shows, yeah, look at all the debris and the damage. This used to be a vehicle of some sort there. But you can just see, they're trying to get the mud out of the streets, and all the damage in vehicles and whatnot out of the streets in some areas as well. It says heavy floods across Libya on November 14th. So this right here is from Libya. Those heavy rains in western Libya led to floods in the capital of Tripoli and the eastern district as well, disrupting traffic. So we can look at some of these pictures here. Like I said, it doesn't look very high, but you should never ever attempt to drive through any kind of water, regardless, especially when it could turn into flash floods very quickly. Let's see here. Not sure what is going on. Oh, there we go. The picture was loading. I was like, what is going on here? But here you can see some of, knee deep in a lot of areas. It looks like about knee deep. You can see some of the damage here, debris being pulled around. This guy just guess he's just decided he wants to go walk through it, which is never a good choice. So you should never do that. It says a man almost drowned with his car when he escaped death after his car was suddenly swept away by floods. Now see, that's what I was just talking about. I do apologize for this article here taking so long to load photos, so you wouldn't think that would ever be the case. But that's why I'm saying, this guy about died because his car got swept away by floods. Don't ever attempt, even if the water doesn't look deep. And I know I keep repeating myself, but also in Malaysia too, heavy floods across Malaysia after a powerful start to the monsoon season. Now here we can see some of these pictures here from Malaysia of the flooding as well. I mean, they look like they're having a grand old time though, don't they? Just laughing and let's see. Now this right here is from Indonesia. This was part of that record-breaking flooding that they were experiencing. But you can see here how deep it is. People just pushing their bikes, still trying to drive through it. It's I don't know. Like other countries, obviously it's different. It's different ways of thinking, different societies, and maybe they're just more used to it, that they continue to drive through these things and just walk through. Here in the States, for the most part, most of us realize that if there's flooding, to stay out of it. But it says, meanwhile in Indonesia is what we're just talking about. So, these 5 countries right now have been hit very, very hard. In a lot of these areas, there's no relief in sight. We're talking about Greece, and they still have a few days worth of weather, with storms and rain to try and get through. And you've seen just how devastating that is by this video we watched up here, and in my previous video that I posted earlier. So my thoughts and prayers go out to everyone in these 5 countries. I mean, it's weather chaos. I can't say it enough. Like, I don't know what's going on with Mother Earth right now, but she's definitely not happy with us. So as updates come in on all these stories and tragedies, I'll definitely get them out to you. Hopefully, the number of those that lost their lives does not go up. But as you can see, people just don't understand, I don't think, how powerful water can be as they continue to drive through it. No matter how deep it is, water is a very powerful thing. You get caught in it could be knee deep. You get caught in an undertow, very heavy current, you're still going to drown and you're still going to die. That's just the facts. But anyways, I'll get off of that little rant there. But thanks for watching these videos and supporting the channel. We're growing every day, and that's because of you, and I appreciate every single one of you. But other than that, be sure to share, like, subscribe, and comment down below. I hope you have a great day. Peace.